Rita Marcel Odo, right?
Yes, you're right.
I'd like to introduce you. First of all, this is a gang, but this is a very, very different and special gang. You know, what we do is occasionally we come together once in a week to talk about pressing issues that actually affect the society, and then we've been looking at this issue and we've been wondering what way can we, find out exactly about this issue and then contribute our own quota into finding lasting solutions, particularly for others who are going through the same issue. There's one beautiful, lovely lady by my side, my friend, my sister, sometimes my enemy.
Greet me from far. I am Dion. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, and this is Auntie Olu.
You're welcome.
This is Auntie Olu's house, and we come here and just scatter everywhere.
She knows this is Auntie
we go
Olu's
chop.
house now.
Let me
She knows
finish.
this is not your
we
house.
go chop. We go sit down for floor. We go chop all her food, scatter everywhere, go. Then she will clean it and warn us the next time we are coming. We should mind ourselves.
Okay, Rita is my guest and my
I'm
friend.
sorry, not vex, not vex.
Rita Marcel Odo, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Here, just feel at home and feel free. Rita is a media practitioner and she has a beautiful 10-year-old lovely daughter. But Rita, I'd like you to just tell us your story. How did you become a single parent?
We'll go back 11 years ago now. 2002, I found out that I was pregnant. I was dating my then boyfriend. We've been dating for about 4 years. And I told him I was pregnant, and he was like, do what your mates do in this kind of situation. And I'm like, what's that? He said, girl, go do what your mates will do in this kind of situation. He didn't want me to be pregnant before the wedding. So the option then was for me to abort. And I couldn't. So he stylishly withdrew, and we just weren't communicating anymore. I made up my mind to keep the pregnancy, and today she's 10 years, going on 11 in GS2, and I'm happy I did. Along the way, a lot of things happened. I'm glad I did that, but along the way, there were many challenges. One of which was the church will reject you. You're supposed to be holy and not have yourself in that kind of situation. Your place of work, your boss wanted you to have a society wedding because you had been a loyal staff, didn't think you should be in that circle of those who do fall into that kind of situation. You could say that. Because he decided to punish me, in quotes. I was working in VI, Adeola Odeku. I was living in Ikorodu. He expected me then, part of the punishment was that I'll get to the office for 7.
From Ikorodu.
For Ikorodu. I was 4 months going on 5 months pregnant because I officially went to him to tell him I was pregnant. I was very skinny then, so he didn't show that I was pregnant. So I had to leave my house for 4:30, get to the bus stop for 5.
Every morning?
Every morning. By the second week when I going through this, my punishment period, I had what the doctor called threatened abortion. I didn't know what that meant. I just found out that my system was rioting and I was almost fainting every other minute. Then a colleague of mine rushed me to the next duplex, which our office was a twin duplex. Our landlady happened to be living in the other wing of duplex, and so she quickly rushed me to the hospital. I was admitted for 7 days. My boss didn't ask for me, didn't ask what was happening, where I was coming from. And
wow, I have to stop you here just to ask. Your boss, you've been working in that company. I want to clarify. He wasn't your pastor, but you were a Christian. He was a Christian. So where you expected empathy from him, you didn't get any.
none.
Instead, you got a punishment.
I got a punishment.
For, quote unquote, your daughter is not a mistake, but for a supposed mistake you made.
Yes.
All right, let me take you back a little bit. You said you guys had been dating for like 4 years. Now, when you were dating, was marriage in view, or you were not dating? Or you were dating, but you were not sure if you were going to get married, or it was not in the picture for then, but you guys were close. What exactly was it?
We're very close. We're close to the extent where he ensures that my I got to the office on time because he usually makes sure that he picks me up at Maryland.
You were then in Ikorodu?
I was then in
Ikorodu. Your
Ikorodu.
journey was Maryland, and he helps you down to the island?
Yes. And back, because I was running a part-time program, and he will make sure that everything was on time on everything, and it was going on so smooth, and it was leading to marriage.
Did you have a date fixed or a year?
No.
Okay, but you knew that
it was going to be at the end of my program.
Okay.
It was going to be at the end of my program because it was a second degree for me.
Okay. You know why I'm asking this question? I'm asking this question because I mean, if a man, you've been dating a man for 4 years, right? And then, of course, one way or the other, you may have slept with him once or twice or occasionally. And then all of a sudden you get pregnant and then he backs out totally. Something must be wrong. Was he really sincere, or he was just playing with you at that time and then the pregnancy exposed his true nature?
That's, I wasn't able to find out at that time. I got to know that he was an only son, and he was Igbo, Anambra, and I found out later that there was this thing with their family that
Where
he
you
will
from,
marry.
sorry?
I'm from Akwa Ibom.
Oh, and they didn't want their son to marry someone who's not Omo Igbo.
Kind of.
Okay, but you found out after you don't want the begin.
Yes.
Okay, okay. They didn't want their daughter to marry Omo Igbo because you're Calabar. And did the parents really approve of your relationship?
They liked the girl. She was looking like a princess.
Which girl?
My daughter.
When she was born.
When she was born.
Oh, he was around?
He was around.
And he's still around
He's still around, but he got married almost 2 years now.
now?
He was still coming around to see her because the mother tried to make peace between us for the child's sake, so that the child would be taken care of and all that. But he got too angry that I was trying to buy him over through his mom and his sisters. And so there was always fights. The mom was like, at least give the child something every month for her upkeeps. And that first meeting turned into something else. And after then, there was no communication anymore.
We'll go on a break, and when we come back, we'll continue. Welcome back.
Thank you, Mom.
If you are just joining us, the program is The Travails of a Single Parent. And I'm Auntie Olu with my gang of two and my guest Rita. Rita, you talked about your boss punishing you. I don't know, honestly, I don't know how you came about that, because if you're asked to come to work, resume at 7.
From Ikorodu.
So, yes, from anywhere, resume at 7. Did you assume it was punishment for being pregnant? What was your relationship with your boss? What was his take in your state of being pregnant that would make him want to punish you?
He specifically used the word punish me.
Who he used the word?
Yes.
That you are under punishment.
Yes. It's killed my spirit, because this is somebody that I saw him register the company. I saw him graduate from Unilag and start practicing. And I knew his humble beginning, kind of. So I didn't expect him not to understand that this is me. I could need a brother at that point in time. Even if everybody else rejected me, he shouldn't. I was denied so many things just because of my condition. And I spent days in the hospital. He couldn't even ask the admin manager to find out, because it was I was rushed out of the office and admitted in the hospital for 7 days. That was the first time. It happened 3 times. 3 times I almost lost the same one pregnancy. So instead of it making me all weak, it rather made me stronger.
Wait, Rita, beg no vex. There's something I want to clear. You told your boss you were pregnant so that he will know your state, and then he decides to punish you. For what? Was he interested in you? And now that
If it, I won't be asked you, say, the man they look you, they shadow you
like,
before.
okay, you have messed up.
He's a young boy, he's not an old man. He's a young somebody.
Was he married then?
He wasn't married.
Did they check
Was
you
he
before?
making
I
advances?
There's some things you won't count, and some things, as in what's a man's heart, you can't tell.
Yeah.
But I took him like a brother.
Okay, but did he take you as him, not say
Well,
sister?
you're not-
Like kind of a nice looking sister, kind of sister?
Protective brother who was
How did he take
overprotective.
Protecting his own
interest, or is he your relative?
Because I mean, suddenly
It's
you
a
just,
very
I'm your boss,
abrupt-
just
yes.
tell me that you're pregnant.
And then
I'm like,
I divest.
okay, I'm going to punish you. It means that you have spoiled my chances.
Of
No,
Well,
you
assuming,
know,
assuming,
yeah,
because I mean,
because I honestly, yes, single parents, they suffer a lot of discrimination, a lot of rejection, a lot of pains and all that. But this is a new dimension to it. Coming from your boss.
was it just because he was a Christian, or you think maybe he may have wanted to make advances and you didn't give him a chance to because of that?
I really
Don't know what's in his head.
I am telling you. I tried over the years to try and figure out what, up till now, and find out why he did all he did. Because even when the other wing that her landlady was staying, the woman virtually had to walk into the office one of those days where I was working till after 9. I'd gotten to Obalende on a particular day and he called me to come back to the office.
Now waiting.
The madam, we call her mommy. Mommy had to come and tell him, come. I don't want to call his name here.
no, it's okay.
If she was your sister, would you keep her in the office till this time? Under this condition. By this time, I was about 8 months.
Wow. And you are still going to go back
I
to
worked till a week when I was to deliver. It was that bad.
They didn't allow you go on maternity leave.
I needed every dime, and he knew that. I was denied my end of all those other. My colleagues used theirs to buy land in Ikorodu. I couldn't get mine.
He didn't give you.
He didn't.
Labor laws are required in this country. I would have sued him. I would have sued him.
I didn't
What is
know
that?
I didn't know my left from my right. And so many things that I know now that is helping me to also help other ladies who are single mothers to heal through the process and be better is what this whole situation helped me to be strong and be able to make others stand strong too.
I mean, see, it's a pity you are not my direct sister because, man, this
Because
kind of thing.
it's a very strange
This is wickedness of his
Wickedness.
life.
Now, I will arrange the boy.
I think the man was
Looking at her,
nursing some
hopes at maybe
that
being.
was dashed with the news of the pregnancy.
Yeah, but at least if you cared about her, come on. If you really wanted to.
No,
kiss
but
her-
basically, I think it was a wicked person. We never know.
Well, let's leave him.
We
He's
never
out of
know.
the
It's not
picture.
important, but it's part of the pains you went through.
True.
And you talked about the church. Your
That
experience.
part.
Yes.
I virtually grew up in the church, and based on the trainings, you're not supposed to have fallen. But if I had and I aborted it, would the church know?
No.
What if I had aborted it and today I'd gotten married and can't have an issue? Would the church be able to have made that right? So I don't know how destiny plays on each of us, but mine played my own this way. And I wasn't accepted like that, but I thank God because sometimes God sends you angels in different forms. I have one. She's my fairy godmother because I lost my mom when I was young, and she stood by me. She has been standing and she's still standing, even when she had to hide me from the church for 3 months. She hid me in such a way. She came to pick me up from the hospital and made sure that I was taking care of all the things that I had to do and all of that. And I thank God for her.
Okay, are you saying that all this while, office, wahala, 8 months, issue with your boss, now the church, thank God for your fairy godmother that came to rescue you. The father of the baby never communicated with you. He never sent money, not even a dime or a visit, nothing to encourage you.
None. He came around trying to make me go drop my daughter with his mom.
Eh.
Yes, his friends, of course, all the friends knew that I had a child for him. He has a lovely daughter. He'll come in the face that he wants to take her out to go shop for her, but he never will do the shopping just to go show her off. Make sure you dress her up when we're going for a party. The party, yes, but nothing comes with her back home. All of that, I was trying to see if he would do what he's supposed to do, but when I noticed he was just using her to show off, I had to stop it. The one that broke the camel's back was when he said he was going to start paying her fees, and I thought he was serious. And all of a sudden, he will ask for the account number and all of that. And the week he will say he will pay in the money, his phones won't go on anymore. He will just take a walk, and that's how it's been. So, if you're wise, this is not it. It can never be. Over the years, it can't. He will never change and all of that. So, we had to put a stop to it and allow better things happen. So,
ever since the separation, has there been another man? Is there one, or will there be, or you've shut your heart permanently against men?
Dion, don't laugh like that.
I'm smiling at you because I really want to hear the answer to that one.
Please speak.
I am looking at you. Dion, I tried, and quite recently, I was in a relationship that broke up recently. I don't want to go into that, but friends are wonderful.
Okay, do your Christian values also have something to play in the criteria you set for the type of man you want to be? Because that also is very important, especially since you already have an example to set for your daughter.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to make it too difficult for me, because if you want to go by how it's supposed to be, you would miss out on so many things. So I allow it to be open so that I don't cage myself, box myself in such a way that when real love comes, I miss out on it.
I think you did tell us exactly what made the man run away. Because you were altar bound and you got pregnant. That's what I'm thinking, I've been thinking, And because it's a different thing if the man says, look, this pregnancy, okay, have the child, then we can.
He said that he didn't want her to be pregnant before the wedding.
Yeah, to me, it presupposes that the man probably
wasn't going to marry.
Exactly.
That's what Tony was. I think because the way he just upped and went.
The mistake has been made.
Yes, and he made the mistake.
Exactly. You knew what you wanted, but you were sleeping with her. And the consequence of sleeping is pregnancy. This is somebody that you said you want to marry. Then suddenly there was another angle to it that the parents didn't really want a non-Igbo.
Is he married to an Igbo person now?
Yes.
A non-Igbo. Yeah. Didn't he know that before coming into a relationship with a non-Igbo for 4 years? It's a long time in anybody's life. 4 years. They knew you. They didn't resent the fact that you were not Igbo until you got pregnant. We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll continue. Welcome back. Rita, I want you to tell us in few ways how you've managed to cope with finance, emotional stress, the psychological stress you've gone through in the last 10 years in raising up this child and your new NGO.
It's been topsy-turvy. I have had to buy and sell because I couldn't do 9-to-5 jobs. I had to do a lot of media stuff and practice media marketing that allows you to work from home. And at a point, I had a chat with a girlfriend who says, "You write, you're good. Do you know you can own a blog?" And I'm like, really? So I went into blogging. I have a blog called Single Naija Mom. I write to exhale, to heal through the process of all I've gone through, all I'm going through, the challenges of bringing up my daughter. And for the past 3 years, going on 4, it's been just about me until last year. I found out that a lot of the friends that come to the blog have been single mothers too, or friends who have single mothers who think, you can relate with this ones. And I came up with a few things. Some go through what I'd gone through, and I've been able to talk with them. I've met with some, and we've been friends. There's this bond. And recently, I decided to do stuff with them, and I call one of them a mom a month. A mom a month is just to help a single mom who is handicapped in one way or the other by networking with any of the other single mom who is either into fashion, dressmaking, bead making, accessory, shoes, and all of that. And we connect, and I we sponsor that mom.
Help each other?
Yes, sponsor, offset some of the fees for that month. And so far, it's been going okay.
Well, we have some drinks and snacks, so you can carry on with that if whilst the program continues. So have you been able to get in touch with the children? I think that's water. That's my water.
Of this moms,
have you moms met together, brought your children around?
The children, because in all this, in the course of this program, we're going to be looking at the children. They undergo a lot of travails too, discrimination in schools. Some end up with personality defect. They don't know their father. They're not living with their fathers. It's a one-parent home. Some even hold their mothers in contempt.
I was going to ask her that. How would you feel if your daughter became 20 and suddenly said, I want to go be with my dad? How would you feel? Be honest.
I think when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. Right
Okay,
now,
I
don't know my future now. My future as in, I don't know how to handle my tomorrow today. I just know for today, I'm trying to heal very well and be strong enough to help others who are just coming through this pain, because the pain can be so deep and can be so deep you can't explain it. To share it would help heal you a little better.
You haven't spoken about your family. What did your family say? What did they help you with, if anything at all? You didn't talk siblings, uncles, aunties?
No, I have sisters, and sisters can be
I know.
Can be not funny. They can be strong for you and be there, because when outsiders throw you away, push you aside, that stigma, you come home.
Did you go home?
They were there.
They've been there.
They've been there. The child suffers lack, emotional deprivation, psychological pains. The mother, the same. It is a one-sided thing, but in most cases, at the end, the man comes up. And the child, after a lot of no, daddy, and he wants to claim the glory, where we'll be rounding up at this point, and in our next meeting, we'll be talking more on the issues at stake in the lives of these peculiar people. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
God bless you.